Hi, is anyone alive out there? I have no idea if this is going. Anyone out there? Hello, hello. This is so.
Hi, is anyone alive
I
out
hear
there?
myself now.
I
This
have
is
no
so strange.
idea if this is going.
Shush, Brooke. Hey guys, hopefully everyone is able to see me right now. Oh, looks like there's already people here. Peyton, I see you. Is it Joe Chimmy? Rebecca, Natalia, hi! Natalia, this is so strange doing this without anyone. I've never done this without having people as in Natalia and Mandy with me during a live stream. So this is so different. Hi, everybody. Hi, Haley. And somebody, nobody. I've seen you before a couple times. I always like that profile name. Hi, Carrie. And yes, Natalia, it feels very different. I think I've seen a couple of your like write-ins that you have done, and you're just like going, oh, this feels weird, not with anyone else. Hi, Gabriella. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Jessie. Everybody, I've met Wendy before. I met her at Kristen Martin's book tour stop in Dallas this summer. So I've met someone, well, actually, I've also met Jessie too in real life too. So I've met a couple of y'all in person and stuff. So this is fun. But yeah, how's everyone doing with Christmas stuff? Everyone excited and ready for, the holidays here? It's coming around the corner. Oh, somebody, nobody is a reference to a book. Gotcha. I like that. Taking inspiration from other books and stuff. I like it. And Jessie, you are my favorite. I love you so much. And I miss you. I can't wait to see you again. Carrie, I am going to be writing more about vampires, and that's definitely what I'm going to be tackling tonight. I got to finish my book, and hopefully I can do it this month. And Rebecca just made homemade gifts with paint. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice gift. I would just be a horrible artist if I made something like that for someone for Christmas. Oh, hi from Seattle, or hi to Seattle for Teresa. Hi, Gabby. Din Child, hey, I remember you. Hey, Jessica. Sorry, this feels so weird. I'm just like saying hi to everybody and it's completely silent on my end. I'm used to having people talking to me. So sorry if it takes some getting used to here on my end. Oh, Peyton's got finals. Oh, good luck, girl. I don't remember, or I don't like those days. I hate those days. I'm so happy I'm not in school right now. Hey, Lacey. Oh, and Gabriella just made fudge. That's awesome. Well, awesome, guys. I'm so happy that you all are able to come and attend. Once again, excuse me for trying to get used to just being on my own here and doing this write-in on my own. I feel like I should be having some type of background music or something because it's so freaking quiet. But anyway, do you all like my hairdo I came up with? I used my little things that Annie got me for my Secret Santa gift that she did. They're like little Santa hats on hair clips. I thought that was so cute. And I also used the thing that she did for like wrapping up presents and stuff. So I have that in my hair too. I thought that'd be kind of funny to put in my hair. Oh, there's Megan. Hey girl from my writerly. Oh, she likes my headband. Yeah, this was just like very just spontaneously made and everything. So I'm liking it. Yeah, the hair clips. Yeah, I thought this was cute. I tried to do something festive for the holidays and everything, so this is nice. Oh, so Rebecca's just recently started up painting. That's awesome because she had been doing it a long time ago. I feel like that's so much fun to rediscover a hobby that you had never really gotten back to for like years. And then whenever you do kind of stumble upon it again, it's like, why hadn't I been doing this entire time? I had taken a break. So I kind of had done that with writing there for a little bit, like in my like mid-20s, I kind of had stopped and then I revisited it and everything. And so that's been nice to try and just find that love in your life and just kind of going full speed ahead with it and everything. I bet there's lots of writers out there who've had that experience. But anyway, well, it looks like we got quite a few people watching, which is awesome. What is everyone going to be working on tonight? I'm going to be working on my book, Project New Orleans. I got to start finishing that book because that's my goal for this month, is to finish the first draft of it. And that's what I worked on during NaNoWriMo. So anyone working on NaNoWriMo projects that has carried on into December this time? Anyone? Anyone? Lots of people still doing Christmas present stuff. Yeah, Charles is still trying to finish his NaNoWriMo project. Yep, I feel ya. I feel ya. Is anyone writing something new that you didn't work on during Nano and they're just kind of like, okay, I need a break from this. I got to do something different. Anyone doing something new? I think, Natalia, I think you had said that you were wanting to finish or start something new rather than kind of the Song of the Dryad prequel or sequel book and everything. Jessica's still working on her Nano. And Haley's doing a new novel. Awesome. Yeah, Peyton, I haven't really, I mean, even though my goal this month is to finish my first draft of my book, it's like I haven't really worked on it too much since November. I just kind of got burned out and I need to get back onto things, which is why I'm having this stream here. Oh, Megan's finishing up her Camp Nano project. So yeah, I feel like I kind of was the same way, where what my Camp Nano project was also my NaNoWriMo project. So kind of it goes back that far. So I'm glad I'm not the only one with that. Human demon romance. Ooh, Carrie, I'm liking the sound of that. New novella for Dana. Is it Dana? I think that's how you say your name. Jessie's going to shower real quick, but then she'll be ready to write. Maybe she needs to cleanse herself of bad ideas so that way she can have new ideas for writing. I don't know. But okay, Jessie, we'll see you in a bit. Fantasy trilogy stuff going on for Lacey, it looks like. And yes, Megan, I used to be well, I still am a slow drafter, so my gosh. So I feel you on that. Peggy, I was excited that you were going to be doing more of your tutor's historical project. Is that not the one, I guess, that you're doing tonight, since it looks like you're doing contemporary? I'm all about the tutors. You know that, Peggy, so fill me in on what you're doing. Ring around the rosies, Rebecca. I can see that being a little creepy. I kind of like those songs that people will play in movies where it's kind of like a children's rhyme that they play and it kind of will sound creepy and stuff. So I'm totally feeling this kind of horror novel with that being the title. Oh, Megan, I'm so sorry. I never check my NaNoWriMo mail. I was horrible at checking mail. So if you wanted to ask me about that, maybe if you're able to like send me a Twitter message or something, I'm a little bit better at checking that. Superpower stuff for Ty John. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Ty John reads and writes. Nice. And Peggy's still trying to work on both the tutor and the contemporary. Awesome, because I was still wanting that. Well, awesome, guys. Well, I'm so excited that you all are going to be tackling old and new projects for this write-in. I feel like it's kind of a good point to be doing something new, because it is that new year. And I gotta say, even though I love my book, Project New Orleans, I'm working on, there are definitely moments of where I'm just like, dude, I wish I could be writing something new and fresh. And also, since it's the beginning parts of a new year coming around the corner, it just makes you want to do something new. And so very hard to do, to try and not break yourself away from your current WIP, but I gotta stay with what I'm working on now. So I bet there's lots of people out there. But anyway, we are here to be writing. And also, by the way, hey Kevlandia, I always forget how to say your name. Hey Kevlandia, I haven't seen you in a while, girl. And Catherine's saying hi to her. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start the write-in. I was thinking that maybe we could do maybe like a 10-minute write-in at first, just to kind of get us warmed up and stuff. I don't have any writing prompts, even though it's Christmas time, which would be good for doing some fun Christmassy writing prompts. I don't have any in mind, just because I like writing prompts, but at the same time, I'm trying to like really be focused in on book writing tonight. And so hopefully that's fine with you all. So I say let's just dive in. Does anyone want to start off with 10 minutes, or would you rather do 15? Any thoughts out there at all for anybody? And Catherine said that 2019 is her submission year. Oh man, good luck, girl. Trying to submit novel stuff is you have to be very patient in order to do that, so good luck. Okay, so Peyton says 10 sounds good. 10 sounds good for Lacey too. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the 10 then. Let's see here. Anyone watching any fun Christmas movies that you hadn't seen before until this season of the holidays has come around? I feel like I always stay with the more so classics that I'm normally used to. Anyone watching anything new that you're like really surprised that you like? Okay, so I'm going to wait until it hits the 45 mark, just so that way we're kind of more even. So we'll talk for just like 2 more minutes or something like that. So anyway, y'all, I saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse last night, and it was pretty bomb diggity, I have to say. The animation was incredible. Have any of you guys had thoughts about going to see that movie at all? Because I really enjoyed it, and I definitely want more people to be going out and watching that because it needs some love and attention. Rebecca likes Charlie Brown. And Din Child is like obviously Die Hard. I actually haven't watched that yet this year, but I do like that during Christmas. Yeah, AMC is really a good channel for watching the Christmas movies because they always do have stuff going on. Oh, Lacey, I was curious if that Kurt Russell Christmas Chronicles movie was any good. He does look like a cute, jolly Santa, I have to say. I love Kurt Russell though anyway, so. Yeah, Kevlandia, it was so good. Oh, we both saw it last night. That's funny. Yeah, it was really good. I didn't know what to expect going into the Spider-Verse stuff, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I felt like it really just grabbed onto me that I wasn't expecting to like it that much. And yes, no spoilers. I am a fan of not spoiling things for people. I get pissed if I get spoiled by anything at all. So you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm not going to be doing that here. And if I see someone spoiling stuff of anything of any kind, I probably will delete the comment because I am not a fan of spoilers. Oh, hey, Lisa. I didn't see you in the comments. How's it going, girl? You're a fan of Elf for Christmas? Oh, yes. I still have that one to watch. Usually wait for a little bit closer to Christmas time for that one, just because it's so great. And Peyton likes my bomb diggity. I feel like I say that all the time on my videos for some reason right now. Let's see. Megan, if you wanted to try and comment, maybe an Instagram message or something like that. It's just kind of hard to decide kind of right here. But anyway, I have not yet seen Venom. Not sure if I'm going to watch that at home or in the movies or not. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm getting distracted. I have no Natalia. I have no Mandy here to pull me back into getting to what's going on, because right now it's 6:46 and I was supposed to start a minute ago. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start the 10-minute timer. Ready? 3, 2, 1, starting the 10 minutes now. So start writing. Time, everybody. How did everyone do? I have to count because I don't know how much I actually wrote. So I wrote 283 words during that 10-minute sprint right there. How did everyone else do? Did you guys hit a certain word count that you were wanting to try and aim for that time? Rebecca, we were like so super close in words. That's so funny. Looks like you all kind of having little mini conversations going on as we were doing the write-in, so that's good. Kind of meeting some people. 424 for Nicole Mitchell, and then Joe got 218. Everyone's doing really well for that 10 minutes. And Teresa, yes, you're just in time. We just did our first sprint, and it was only 10 minutes, so you didn't really miss too much. Lisa, I'm with you. Normally, I'm like super slow whenever it comes for these writing sprints. Like Megan from Writer Lee got 400. And then who was it before that got 424? Nicole got 424. I feel like everyone does like super fast compared to me anyway. 198 for Carrie. 323 Haley. Catherine, I can't believe you got writing stuff done during a Dungeons and Dragons thing. And I've always wanted to be a part of a Dungeons and Dragons type of night. I think that'd be so much fun. I think you would be able to just like totally immerse yourself into the game. I've always wanted to do that. I lost where I was. Crap. Wendy, you rewrote the scene, it looks like, maybe? Yeah, same thing, Megan, with me. I have to kind of like look over things before I get back into my story. I kind of had to do that a little bit here. And Jazz Little, I just now saw that you were here. Hey, girl. Yeah, you're working on your outline. That's also really good to do during these write-ins because you got to be in focus mode, so that's good. 203 for Gabriella. And Lacey, having your computer freeze is like one of the scariest feelings for a writer, I feel like. Peggy's working or reading Save the Cat, so that's good for whenever you're outlining. I have not gotten the novel version of Save the Cat. I only had like the screenplay one, and I have that on my Kindle. So I'm tempting myself to try and buy the book, but I forgot if someone said if it was on audiobook or not, because I think that would be really fun to listen to on the audiobook version. I don't remember if it is on that or not, so I'll have to look that up. Gabby's having wanting some suggestions for a poem name, and it's about nature. So is there anything else besides nature going on with the poem? Like, is it kind of like fantasy nature, or is it like more of like a contemporary type feel? I'm trying to get a feel for what your poem may be. Carrie, the name Kit is so cute. I've always thought that was a really pretty, and not pretty, it's like kind of like a tough girl name, you know what I mean, for an MC. I'm loving the dark fantasy stuff that people are like trying to write now, because it sounds like Catherine, that's what she's doing. I know that Natalia is wanting to try and go for more dark fantasy stuff in the future. And I just feel like lots of people are doing that more so now. And I love that direction that people are wanting to go in because I love dark fantasy. Song of the Dryads, a nice name for a poem. Megan, I had self-published a book years back, and no one knew about it because obviously I didn't know what I was doing. And I took it off to be purchased from Amazon and stuff just because I feel like my writing has definitely matured over time. So I eventually do want to republish that book, though. Advisory, am I saying it right? Hi, girl, how's it going? We just started this thing, so no worries here if you missed anything. Oh, good, Gabby. Okay, Gabby said that the Save the Cat Writes a Novel is an audiobook too, so I'm definitely checking that out soon. Okay, so it looks like that some people got some good stuff done. I'm liking it. Natalia's like, thanks for the kind words. Oh, guess who's back? Back again. It's Jessie. Jesse's back, I guess. So Jesse, you only missed a 10-minute writing sprint, so no worries. So anyway, felt like that was really so yeah, I feel like that we could go ahead and get back into another writing sprint. Are you guys wanting to talk about randomness? Because I'm all about the random here. So we can do that, whatever's fine. Advisory is a nickname and Eva is your real name. Okay, good. Yeah, you came just in time. I do have a question for people. Is this too quiet? Because I feel like this is insanely quiet over here. So I didn't know if maybe you guys wanted some ambient sounds or something. I can put on some Harry Potter stuff. I do like this one on the Harry Potter ambient mixer. I feel like it's really kind of almost Christmassy sounding that I can put that on and maybe you guys would be able to hear it. I'm not sure. And Megan's like, another rag sprint. Megan, I'm realizing I'm calling you Megan and not Meg for some reason. Meg Latour. I keep calling you Megan for some reason because there's another Megan. I need to stop. It's quiet, yes. Well, let me go ahead and try and figure out some ambient sounds that we can listen to. Ooh, Rebecca, I'm liking that you are listening to swing and jazz music for a scene that you're working on. I love listening to jazz, swingy type of music for writing. I feel like it's a good way of concentrating for some reason, even though there's a lot going on and that type of stuff. But it really is. It's just a nice way to just kind of help you concentrate and focus. And Meg, apparently Jesse is emailing you. Okay, so I'm pulling up ambient sounds because it's the jam. Let's see here. Does anyone else listen to the Harry Potter ambient mixer? And you will also constantly like hear me say ambient, or I can never say this word ever. I always say ambiance. Well, now that time I said it right, but I can never say like ambiance and ambient right. I did it there, so that was good for me. But normally that is like the hardest thing for me to say for some reason. But I'm going to play, where are you? Okay, so this one on the Harry Potter ambient mixer is called Hogsmeade, and it's kind of more so down, and I love this one because I feel like that you can hear kind of like bells. It's like faint bells. So I'm going to pull this up here. This is like one of my favorite ones to listen to. It's just very calming. It's just so pretty. I'm going to turn down the chatter, though, that they have on here. Oh, and there's an owl, too, that hoots. Do you guys hear it? Because I love it. Harry Potter ambiance is live. Love it. Oh, Catherine has to go. Okay, well, have a good night. Thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. So this sound good okay, guys? Can you hear this pretty decently? Maybe, hopefully. Yeah, the library one, Haley, is really good too. I really like that one as well. And the Gryffindor one and the Ravenclaw one are two like favorites of mine too. Do you guys, okay, who all has been here when you heard munching, like eating sounds from the Hufflepuff common room on one of our live streams for AuthorTube Write-In? That was so hilarious. Natalia, do you remember that? Where we just kept hearing someone like snacking and stuff? It was so funny. Rebecca looks like that she remembers that. Well, okay, so I think that we should be good to start another sprint. Would you guys want to try for something a little bit more than 10 minutes this time? Let me know if you want to go for 15 or 20. I mean, we can do whatever. I can go all night. Oh, that's what she said. Can't get enough of those jokes. Sorry, guys. And I missed part of the conversation that's going on. Where is it? It's kind of hard to be keeping up with things in the comments whenever you're also trying to talk to people. It's like the comments just keep going down and I'm like going, okay, I missed something somewhere. It looks like Peggy's talking about her outlining process with the Save the Cat book, I guess. I don't know what all is going on. But yeah, 20 minutes sounds good. That's what Gabby and Haley had suggested, so that's awesome. So 20 again for Lacey. All right, so let's just do another one. Why not? All righty. And then okay, so Rebecca says 22. Okay, great. Okay, so you all ready to start, or did you want to chit chat a little bit longer? I don't know. I mean, I'm ready to start. I need to focus a lot tonight, so I'm good to go if you guys are. Oh, and also, can you hear the ambiance music okay? I don't know if that is loud enough or if it's too much. I don't know. Okay, I just like rose the volume just a little bit more on there. So Meg's ready. She's like, let's do this thing. Anyone watch Bachelorette this season? Let's do the damn thing. Okay, so Gabby can hear the bells. That's good. Let me know if it's too annoying and I'll definitely tone it down. I'm hungry for some Chex Mix. Okay, so it's a little crackly through the live stream. Is anyone else hearing that? I can try and fix it a little bit. I think it's probably the walking through the snow part. Maybe that's better. Okay, so right now I have it on chimes, and I have it as, yeah, I have the chimes pretty good. So I wonder if that's going to be a little bit better maybe to hear it with. Natalia, I don't know how you're like outlining so much going on right now. I mean, you go, girl, for trying to keep it up with it all, but man, that's hard. Okay, so yeah, everyone's talking about Save the Cat. Apparently, I need to get on that bandwagon because I have not yet bought that. So that is something I will need to do in the future. Okay, so you guys ready? Let's just go ahead and get started. I'm putting the timer for 20 minutes. So in 3, 2, 1, 20 minutes starting now. Good luck. Do you guys hear the time go off? All done. Let me turn off the noise here. How'd everyone do? I honestly don't know how much I wrote because I forgot to mark where I started. And that was such a thing for me during NaNoWriMo, to where I was like, wait, where did I end and where did I start things before? So I have to kind of get used to that again. And Megan McKinney, to answer your question, for this work in progress, I think I'm going to, after I finish it, I think I'm going to maybe wait like around 2 weeks before I dive into edits. As tempting as it would be to try and write something new, I definitely think that I am wanting to focus on this one here. Samantha got 260 for the last 10 minutes. And Gabby, it looks like, is reading more than writing. But that's okay, Gabby, because I do that too sometimes for write-ins with other people. I want to just be kind of like chatting with everybody, but I'm also doing other things besides writing. Sometimes that happens. Rebecca got 320 on the sprint. Haley got 900. That's good. Oh, Carrie got 222, but she had to ask mom if motorcycles had keys like cars do. I'm assuming that's because of what you're writing. I always have to kind of like stop and go, wait, is this logical what I'm writing? Do I need a fact check here? 291 for Joe. Had to take a phone call, so otherwise he would have gotten more. Lisa got 221. Lacey got 283. 773 for Nicole. And Peggy's still plotting and outlining. It looks like lots of good ideas coming her way. 721 for Meg. All right. Well, looks like that we're getting some work done. Christmas time doesn't mean you can't be productive, right? Yeah, Wendy. Oh my gosh, that was such a thing for me during NaNoWriMo, where I was just kind of like, where did I freaking stop at the last time, and where did I start this new writing sprint session? So I had to really use my head to think out of like where I ended and where I stopped. But I think what I found that worked best for me was I highlighted the last word that I had written. And so that way I could mark, okay, this was an ending point. And then I also highlighted the word that I had started out with for the next writing session. So that worked out for me. What were all you guys doing? Like, how did you kind of like know of like where to like count out your words and stuff for Nano? Because that was kind of hard for me to kind of figure out the best solution for that. Crooked Kingdom by Lee Bardugo. Oh, I want to read Six of Crows. I haven't gotten to that yet at all. So there's so many books that I want to read. And I feel like writing, it just kind of like writing and also author tube stuff, it just takes up so much time to where I feel like I never read anymore. And I'm always so sad about that. Rebecca's fingers started hurting at the last part of the sprint. -56 for Dinchild. Oh no. I don't think I understand the goal of this exercise. That's funny. Yeah, Carrie, that's a good idea to fact check with someone who would officially know that for sure. Yeah, Megan, I do snail mail. That's totally fine. I don't know about co-authoring something as of right now. I will be honest, because I just have so many other projects going and stuff. But if you did want to like try and send me a message though outside of here, you can do it through that. That's fine. A line break, yeah, that would have been really smart to do, Jazz, for sure. Because yeah, to kind of keep track of everything. Yeah, for sure. I feel like this was a good round of NaNoWriMo for lots of people to kind of strategize for next year. It's kind of like, okay, this worked, this didn't work either. So now next year we'll know what to do. Six of Crows. Lots of people like it. I need to jump on board with it. I'm telling you. Yeah, the dashes stuff too. I think I had done that at a couple times before as well. Yeah, I do lots of highlightings as well, Carrie. Witchy Greenfield, I'm so late. We've only written, I feel like, for 30 minutes technically, and I've been chatting the rest of the time. So we're still doing productive stuff, but also chit-chatting as well. Rebecca, do you have to do any type of like hand, what are those called? Do you wear like any hand braces or something like that for your hands? I'm wondering if like maybe that's something that you would need since you kind of have aches in your fingers and stuff from writing. I would hate that. Like that's something of where whenever I get older that I'm really nervous about getting like arthritis for us writers. I feel like that's like a legit concern for later on in our years. Yeah, I haven't read Red Queen. I haven't read Red Queen. I haven't read that series either, and I feel like there's so many books out in that series too. I feel like all of a sudden they just started to like come out all the like real quick and stuff. Jazz, thank you so much for coming by and writing with us. This was so great to have you. I appreciate it. I hope you got some fun done, so that's good. Yeah, Rebecca, that would be so annoying to try and like be doing exercises for your hands and stuff. I do think that Holly Davis, she had put out a video a while back about like positions and postures for writers and stuff because what's her job? Is she like does she do chiropractic stuff? Does anyone know what I forgot what her actual title. I think she's a doctor of chiropractic stuff, so I think she would know. But yeah, I think she has a video of like all that type of stuff that would help out for that. The author of the Red Queen series went to your high school, Rebecca? That's insane. How cool is that? She's a physical therapist. Thank you. Okay. I was like going, well, I knew that wasn't right of what I was saying. I was like, I think there's another word for it. So yes, physical therapy. That's what she's into. Yeah, Meg Latour, I'm recalling you having that as well, where you were kind of talking about that because lots of people have carpal tunnel that I feel like is a big problem for writers. I think Julia from That Bookie, I think she has that issue too, where she has to wear some type of hand brace thing too. And Rebecca, since you said you need to look up Holly's video, like I had said, Meg, she has a video on it and she has the link up there. And I remember watching that video. I was just kind of like going, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous when I get old for having to do this stuff. Oh man. Not saying that everyone is only old whenever you have hand issues. There's so many other people out there who are whatever age that have that going on. Magnetic bracelets. Oh, I want that is making me curious if that kind of helps with that. That's so cool, Rebecca, that she remembers you. Oh man, what a cool thing to be like, yeah, I have this really big time author who I went to school with. Yeah, definitely check out the iWriterly video about that, Wendy, because I think that should help, especially if you have that issue all the time. Yeah, and art people like who like draw and like paint for I mean that's even worse whenever you have arthritis stuff. I mean, we have it bad doing this, but they have to really be concentrating and they also have to put pressure probably a lot too for whenever they're doing their stuff. So man, but anyway, sorry, I need to get back on point of things. Were we wanting to like discuss anything writing randomness tonight that would be kind of best that you all have questions with or anything? I feel like I need to be talking more about that type of stuff rather than just me talking about random other things. This is honestly so weird to like have nothing going on sound wise in the room with me. I feel like I'm talking completely to no one. And you think I would be used to this by now because I mean, I have a YouTube channel where that's what I do. I talk to a camera and no one's in the room. But for some reason, having it be live where people are watching me, it feels a lot stranger. Yeah, Rebecca, I feel like that would just be really hard to try and keep like a nice way of painting or drawing, but you're also in pain. It'd be sucky. Any of you guys out there with these issues, have you all tried doing the, is it called Dragon? It's like the thing that you do whenever you're like talking and it's going to record yourself talking as you're writing out your book. You just like are saying like what you're wanting to write down and it records it. Maybe that would maybe help you guys out. And plus, I've seen so many people where they had like written so much because they had done it that way. I think Vivian Reese has it like that, where she talks and it records like whatever she says and it transcribes it into like words onto her screen. And so I feel like lots of people would be able to write really well with that if you had lots of issues with your hands. Samantha, are you meaning live streams from me or live streams from the AuthorTube write-in with me, Mandy, and Natalia? With me, Mandy, and Natalia, we actually are not going to do one this month because everyone's so busy and our schedules are just kind of like in different directions and stuff. So we're skipping this month from doing a write-in and we're doing one, I'm sure we're doing one next month. So we'll be doing that then, not sure on a date yet though. Oh, and then for me, also, I forgot to say for me, I think I am wanting to do these more often on my channel where it's just me. I'm not sure when the next one will be. I might do it in January, so we'll see how that goes. Megan McKinney, what I do for fun besides writing, I'm really boring. I watch Netflix. I try to read. I'll shoot YouTube videos. I feel like I'm just like really boring. But because I mean, YouTube takes up a lot of my life. So I do have it to where whenever I'm done with writing or doing YouTube stuff, then I just kind of chillax. And so, you know, just family, friends, hanging out with them and just any type of relaxing type of thing. Ooh, I'm very much into like lately YouTube videos about like crime and about like people who had disappeared or who were murdered, or like, this sounds so creepy that I'm talking about this, but you know what I mean? Stuff like that I find so interesting and so, I don't know. I feel like it's just good to prepare yourself with that type of stuff for some reason. I feel like knowing like of all these tragic things that had happened will make me have like spidey senses to like be cautious and aware of my surroundings. But yeah, those are so interesting to me. So I've been into those a lot lately. Carrie says Dragon was recommended to her too. Yeah, and physical therapy. I think that would definitely help you guys out with all of these hand issues. Samantha, we normally post upcoming write-in information on Twitter and Instagram. I know I do for Instagram and Twitter for sure. And we do promote it kind of like a few days before, or like the day before or the day during. We kind of just sporadically will promote it, but it's normally always near the end of the month. So usually it's about like either the third week of the month or the fourth week of the month whenever we do AuthorTube write-in. And for me, whenever I'll do it, I'm not sure what my schedule will be, but more, I like the Wednesday time frame if I was ever to keep up with doing these. So I'll probably do like second Wednesday of every month or something like that for doing it on my channel. And other people's write-ins, I don't know, Kim and Megan LaCroix, they have one that they think they do it like every Thursday on their Facebook write-in stuff. Does anyone else know like what their actual schedule is? I think it's like almost every Thursday that they're doing it, or every other Thursday. So if you liked doing write-ins with people, they always are really good. Megan wanted to throw her laptop out the window from doing the dragon. Yeah, that's what I'm scared of doing for the dragon stuff. I'm scared that I won't like it and I wasted all that money on it because it can be pricey. And that too, Witchy Greenfield. I'm scared that it's just like going to record the words in an incorrect way to where it's going to be more work than what it's worth because you're having to correct everything that you were meaning to actually say. So I don't know. It would probably be a great learning process. Oh my gosh, Rebecca, I own Stalking Jack the Ripper. It's in my room right now and I'm dying to read it. I just haven't had the time. So I need to set some goals for New Year and everything of trying to read more because I definitely think that book in particular I would really like. You trying to figure out how to get it with murder? I am for my book that I'm writing, so I could say that. There's definitely murder going on in the book that I'm writing. But in real life now, I'm not killing too many people lately, so. Yeah, Witchy, it says they usually, I think you're right. It's unless they say so, that's usually about every Thursday or so, unless they say different. Yeah, Word Nerds does write-ins. I think I've participated in one of theirs before. Haley, I have done that. I will randomly have boosts of energy like really late at night, like at 1 a.m, where I'm like going, you know what? I'm gonna write right now because I can't go to sleep. And then whenever I do write, I think it's like such pure magic that I had typed up, and then it ends up not being that way whenever I read it the next day. So it's pretty funny of like how you think your writing is like the most best thing ever, and it ends up not being like anything brag worthy the next day when you read it over again. Yeah, Wendy, Kim, and Megan do it at 7:30 Thursdays. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so distracted. We need to get back to writing. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I need Natalia and Mandy sometimes. They keep me back in check. You all want to do another 20-minute one? Let me know. Or we could do 25. I might make this the final sprint for the night. I'm kind of getting tired right now for some reason. It's only like from where I'm at, it's only 7:50. I'm getting worn out. Maybe it's because I haven't eaten dinner yet. Maybe that's why. Hence my negative 56. Okay, so it looks like maybe 20. Let's try 20 again. Okay, so like I said, let's have this be the last one of the night. So everyone remember that and really work hard so that way you can get as much done as you can. Okay, you ready? And 3, 2, 1. 20 minutes, folks. Get started. All right, time's up, everybody. How did everyone do? Man, that timer scared me on that time. And I just realized we didn't have any ambiance music or anything like that going in the background. Did that bother anyone? It was kind of quiet. I wonder how I did. This time I've actually been like, so let me start from the beginning. Okay, so since NaNoWriMo, I feel like I've reflected on things that had written in NaNoWriMo, and I actually wrote some scenes out of order. It was like I would like go back to other scenes and write other scenes that I'd just be kind of jumping out around the place and stuff. And so I feel like I'm so scattered of like where I am currently at in my book to where I'm kind of outlining things that I've already written just to kind of get more of a clear idea of like where I am currently in the story, if that makes sense. So I kind of been doing that in this writing sprint just to kind of refocus and re-strategize and stuff with my book. Rebecca got 200. Interesting, Destiny. You're creating a language? I don't even know where I would begin with that. That's really interesting. I'm wondering if that's a future video idea for you, Destiny, to come up with like language idea stuff of like how you would go about doing that. That's very interesting. I'm wanting to hear more about that. 525 for Joe. And he got a little over 1,000 for the whole night. That's awesome. I'm glad that you were able to hit that. Handwritten. Oh man, is Starlike Sapphire? Oh man, that's a lot of words actually to write handwritten. That's really good because handwriting words out is a lot more time consuming than you would think it is. Wendy got 472 and around 1,200 for the whole stream. Awesome. Everyone's doing so good. Yay. Peggy's envious of Destiny for doing language stuff. That would be really fun. I wonder if George R.R. Martin had fun coming up with the Dothraki language for Game of Thrones. I bet that would be really interesting of trying to like figure out how to do that. And also, I've never read the Game of Thrones books and stuff. Like, do they actually have like the Dothraki language in the books? Like, I'm really curious of like how you would go about doing that. 724 for Nicole and about 100 for Elisa. Is it Elisa? 400 for Haley, and she's falling asleep at the desk. I'm getting tired too for some reason today, so I feel ya. Destiny, I'm looking forward to this video. I think that this would be very interesting for everyone who is wanting to write, would like that. Yeah, Witchy, Greenfield, I had seen that you're having Google Docs issues. I hope that kind of will get better later on. That'd be annoying to try and be writing and then it just stops because it's like a Wi-Fi thing, probably. I'm assuming that's the issue. Lacey, sorry there were distractions for you for your writing sessions. Hopefully you'll get them next time. $681, Samantha, is really good. So don't just say just 681. But I'm like that too, where I'm like going, oh, I just did that. I feel like we always downplay our accomplishments in a writing session. 266. Oh, I love that, Carrie. I love it whenever you write a line and you're just like going, oh, I'm so proud of myself for coming up with that one. I love having those special moments of knowing that you wrote something awesome and that it's like a line that you're like going, I'm probably going to keep that in the final draft of the book. And Peggy finished outlining her book. That's so awesome. Congrats. It's an accomplishment. It's such an accomplishment of a feeling. Yeah, Joe, this is the first time I've been writing kind of out of order. It's really interesting. I'm liking it, but there are definitely times of where it's very confusing. Oh, my girl Ashley, whose name on here is My Sunshine and Me. She's here. I love you, girl. Hi. Don't mind me just like balancing my chin on my tea. Yeah, okay, so like I've never read Lord of the Rings either. So, how does Tolkien like write out all that and everything? I feel like that would be especially with I feel like there's multiple languages in there, right? There's like the Elven one and then there's other stuff too. I'm not that big of a Lord of the Rings person, but I mean, it's really interesting of like how writers come up with all this stuff. And Martin does you don't think Martin has it in the books. Okay. I feel like that would be super hard. Ooh, figuring out the geography of your fantasy world. That's fun. And have you written a map? Have you like drawn out a map or anything for that, Stephen? Has anyone done a map for their world? I feel like that would be like such a fun afternoon to come up with like how like the land and the terrain looks and like what all everything looks like. That'd be such a fun task. What was your line, Carrie? I think you might have shared it or you're wanting to. If you want, share your line that you like because, I mean, it's awesome to be proud of yourself for all of that you're writing. Any advice for Alyssa Ward? She's writing her first scene with her villain character and she's trying to not make him sound cliche. I have that issue sometimes too, especially with the book I'm writing right now. It's to where you're wanting them to be a very interesting character, but you're wanting it to be where it's not something that you've already seen before, or you're not wanting it to be something that is like a copy off of another villain. It's really hard to try and like nail like how your villain is being interpreted. Peggy, I don't know how you're doing all this. Writing out number book 5 of your series. Carrie, I like that for your book. I think that looks good. I like the even nice ones who attempted to recite poetry to drunk, coked up girls. Yeah, I knew that there were songs in the Lord of the Rings books, and I know, and I've heard they go on and on for several pages at a time. Oh man, I don't know if I could read like several pages worth of like not dwarf songs of like Hobbit dwarf songs or whatever it is. And then Samantha says you've done maps before. I think that'd be so much fun, especially okay. So the book that I'm working on right now, it's Project New Orleans, and I've kind of contemplated like trying to come up with a cool map for the French Quarter area and for like all of my parts that I'm writing in my book because I can kind of copy like a Google map look at New Orleans, but I can make the map like look really pretty and unique and stuff. And so I think I kind of want to do that in the future. And Ashley says, or My Sunshine and Me says that she loves villains that aren't bad people, but more of their bad choices that took them there. I love that, Ashley. I feel like that's really good. Because I feel like it's always a backstory of a villain is so interesting because most of the time people aren't born bad. I mean, some people you could say that, but it's not the person that's born bad. It's like what created them to be that way and like what experiences brought them to that path. Nice, Nice, Peggy. I'm glad that you were able to kind of finalize your outline because you've been like constantly thinking about it. I feel like I do the same thing. But anyway, you guys, I'm getting a little tired. I don't know if you can tell or not. I'm just kind of like slowly like going away. I feel like I didn't sleep very good last night, so I wonder if that's why. I just like couldn't get to sleep. I was just kind of wired and energized. So anyway, so I feel like I'm gonna sign off here and go eat dinner. I'm kind of hungry. Maybe that's why I'm feeling tired, as I haven't eaten yet. So if you guys, I hope that I can do this again with you all, where I'm doing my own live stream for a write-in. I'm so happy that you all stuck it out and are here with me this entire time. This has been so much fun, and I feel like I did get some good work done, and I hope that we can do this later on in 2019. Oh my gosh, it feels so weird to say that. So let me see the rest of these little comments here. And lurking on the live stream. Yeah, everyone, it seems like, is kind of slowing down too. But yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by today. Oh my gosh, I'm doing my like normal sign off for my videos. I really appreciate you all taking the time to come write with me. This was a lot of fun. Feel like we got some good conversation going through a lot of this. And yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by, and I'll check you next time. And if you want, subscribe if you feel like it, if you're not subscribed yet, because I do like having writing videos I put out there for you guys. So those always are fun. So anyway, bye everybody. And yeah, I'll get a chocolate milkshake to wake me up. But yeah, night everybody. You all have a nice, wonderful, Merry Christmas. Bye. And happy holidays. Bye. How do I get off? Bye everybody.